Hey guys, welcome to today's issue of Burner Brother Antiques. Today, auction day. We're going to check in with everybody and then we're going to do auction items and results. So what's happening now is Silka and Lucas are invoicing. Our auction just finished. And these guys are invoicing customers out right now. Lucas is learning how, getting lessons from his Jedi master and mama.
It's too long.
What'd you doing today?
Trying to finish up the catalog.
Finishing up the catalog
Yeah.
for next week.
Yep. Trying to get it out.
All right. So how much longer will you have to do?
It won't be long. We got.
No?
Yep, we did well today.
Did well today. And it's, what was it, 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6?
Yeah, this is one of the earliest.
We got done early today.
Yeah.
That was kind of nice, wasn't it?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Joe. So how'd you do today?
Not too bad. It's pretty calm today.
It was a pretty calm day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad today at all.
Nice. Okay. What'd you do? Catalog today?
A lot of cataloging today. Not as much picturing, but a lot of cataloging.
Okay. Good deal. Sounds good. So the sale is over, like I said, and we're going to walk through and talk about some of these items and what they brought. This one right here, pretty special item, was lot number 1 in the auction. So let's go there first. So this is a Handel lamp. Came out of Florida. Absolute incredible colors to the glass, and all this bronze work in here is absolutely fantastic. Let's take the shade off. I want to show you the marks on it one time. No, this one's the one I don't have to take the shade off. Right here, if you're not familiar with Handel, right here's the mark, Handel. You can zoom in on it right there. What's really cool about this is it's double marked, so it's marked there, and the base was marked right down here. Same marking on the base, so that's kind of cool to have double marks on it. It brought $2,900 plus the premium, so it put it about $3,500 total, which is a really cool piece. I mean, if you find these in a house or you see them somewhere, they're valuable. And this is a great patina matching one from top to bottom. Pretty cool piece. So this is another item that had a lot of interest in it today. This is an Emile Groupé. It is signed. Really cool. Emile Groupé was born in 1896 and died in 1978. He was a teacher and artist, studied and taught both in the U.S. and in the Netherlands. Pretty interesting. I've sold several of his harbor scenes, Gloucester scenes, which is the ones that bring, I think, the most money. But this is kind of interesting because there's kind of a rare scene in the fact that I don't think he painted as many beach scenes, and that's kind of cool, being a beach scene. And this one brought, what did this one bring? I'll have to look. I think it was $2,800-ish. I could be wrong on that price, but it's right in that range. And it's pretty exciting. We were happy with that one. And again, here's another Emile Groupé. This one was a better buy. It was around $900. I thought that was a really great buy on this piece. Somebody's gonna make some money. It's a great piece of art. This is the second Handel lamp. Now, if you guys remember, we found this shade in Florida, and then the base, we had a Handel base here that it fit on perfectly, and so we were able to put those two together and ended up bringing, I think, $500. And this had a small crack in one of the green panels, and you can see that right there. We had it marked out where you can see it. And this one was signed Handel on the inside of the shade, but yeah, pretty cool piece. Both shade and base are signed. This table lamp right here was another special item. This came up from right outside of West Palm Beach. And it's got great patina on it, great color, and the price ended up going to $900 on this one. Pretty cool piece. And right here is another incredible Judith Lieber purse. Now there's still some money left in this piece. This brought $900, but you can find comparables in the $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 even sometimes. So that was a pretty good buy, but we were happy with it, and the bidding stopped at $900 on the cool Judith Lieber pug. Pretty special. Came in with the same group out of South Florida with the two Handels. And the Hermes scarf, I'm not sure if I said that right, it probably didn't, but it is signed right down here. Lots of interest in this one. It is framed and it's under glass, silk scarf, and that is absolutely beautiful work, beautiful colors on it on the game scene. And this one, I believe, ended up selling at $475 as the final price. What was interesting is the other two Hermes scarves were only sold for $90 a piece. So this first one right here, $475, but then this guy right here was a bargain for $90. Now I know the work's not quite the same, but still a great buy on a beautiful scarf. And then the third one, oh, it's facing the other way. You can get an idea of what the scene looks like though with the horses, because it's a reverse scene on this one here. Pretty cool piece, and that one brought I think 95 as well. All sold today. Lots of interest. Now, something I was surprised with today is how much the Waterford brought, because Waterford's been down for us in price, and I mean, it's still a really good buy on this, but the set of 10 glasses here, or 12, I'm sorry, they're set of 12, ended up selling at $400 for this group here. And then the set right beside it, which was similar in size, brought $350, but you know, a little bit shorter, but they're also 12 again, brought $350. Now these right here had a lot of interest. Someone even drove in today to look at them. And they ended up selling for right at $800. And I believe they're kind of a black paint with bronze and brass fittings all around, probably Chinese. And the pair of them, again, settled out at $800 final price. Now this one right here was pretty cool. This sold for $325, and that's all marble. That's a pretty cool piece. I think this could be like a 250-year-old piece. Did have some damage on the edges, but that's in a nice period frame, very, very well carved. And I think this thing could be worth a lot of money. I can see this being priced out anywhere from $1,200 to like $2,500 in different shows and different venues. Now up here we have some Lalique. The most expensive of the three pieces that we sold today was this little guy back here in the back, and it sold for $210. It's got the little birds all through it. Pretty special, $210, cool piece. The Frank Meisner sculpture ended up selling at $350, and he's got a lot of work on him, a lot of comparables online, and that's right in what it should have brought. I was expecting it to bring that range. Pretty cool. Now this little sterling bowl here brought $300. It's really interesting. This is a Gorham bowl, and that's right at a little over the actual silver value in this bowl. Here's your Gorham mark though, very nice. See if I can get it to focus. Yeah, there it is, Gorham and sterling. And again, that brought $300. And you got to figure plus our buyer's premium, which is 18%. So it's pushing $355-ish. Another pretty good buy today was this frame. This brought $190, and this is an English frame. It's got hallmarks down here on the frame, but it's got exquisite work all the way around. And I can see this frame selling eventually for $500 or $600 to someone. But today it was $190. Now this piece right here, guys, was one of my favorites in the sale today. It brought $1,900. Lots of gold on here. If you just went and took the gold value, there's probably close to that in gold value, but look how this works. Absolutely stunning. You fold it up. It's Hammerman is the maker on it, and it's got diamonds. Look at all these diamonds. I mean, there's probably a carat or better in diamonds in there as well. And this is a big piece. You can see my fingers. I mean, for a pin, look at this thing. This is massive for a pin. There's better color on it there. That's just stunning work. Absolutely stunning work. And I thought somebody got a really good buy still. But yeah, that sold out today at $1,900. Set that one back down. This pin's another interesting pin. Ended up selling for $700, and it is just loaded full of diamonds. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you. I mean, there's diamonds everywhere in this piece. I can't get it to focus really well, but it is 14 karat gold, white gold with diamonds. Final price on it was again $700. Pretty cool piece. Another fun piece in today's auction. So guys, right here is one of the most expensive pieces we sold in today's auction. This is a penny. This is a penny. It's dated 1877, Indian head penny. It's a pretty rare penny. There you go. And it brought $500. There's the date. We had people that came and looked at this one in person. Pretty cool piece. You can see the date on it. Indian head penny, 1877, 1 cent. And we had a great Indian head penny album today. And this one right here brought the most at $500. But they were really rare. The whole every penny. The album was completely full. We actually pulled the album apart and broke it up and sold every penny separately. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This is also a pretty interesting item. This is an 18th century shipwreck coin from the Alcalzador Mexican coin. It's from 1782. And this coin ended up selling for $220. And it has this nice little presentation box, and it's got all these certificates with it. And then it's in an outer box as well. Back the camera up some. There we go. You see the whole thing. Again, this one brought, what did I say? $220 what this one brought. Pretty cool. Now here's a 5-ounce silver coin. That's 5 ounces of silver. It's huge. A Gettysburg coin. And that one brought $160 for a 5-ounce coin. Pretty cool is that it has a presentation box with it as well. We also sold this banjo for, what was this, $150 I believe this one brought. It may have been $160, either $150 or $160. But it's pretty cool. In the original, the case. Man, my words are losing me now. So lot number 1479 is a Baccarat crystal Christmas tree. It's in the original box. A pretty cool tree. This got the paperwork with it. This one settled at $100 even for the Baccarat with the original box. This set of 8 Royal Albert plates ended up bringing $75, and I'm pretty sure the bigger ones were about $120. And then I was surprised that the cups and saucers, they ended up bringing closer to $200. I don't have the exact price in my head, but it was close to that. They were all pretty cool pieces though. This is interesting. This set of 4 Lenox glasses, a paper label on the front, they ended up settling at $60, sold at $60 today. I thought that a better buy in today's auction was a pair of sterling candlesticks. These are pretty good size, and they only sold for $65. I thought those might have brought $100, $125, but that was a good buy on those today. This compact right here, the little deco scene on it, green and red enameled, it ended up selling for $70. Pretty interesting. The little Russian silver cup brought $65. Very nice engraving all the way around in silver. Today, the fitted ware, the most expensive set, I believe, was this one, and I think it brought around no, maybe that was around $70 on this 4-piece set. This one here is the one that brought 100 and something in a wood case, 180-ish, I think. And then a lot of these were in like the $20 to $40 each range for most of these, maybe 50 on one or two, but they were in that range generally speaking. And most of the time these fitted sets bring that range, but they're pretty cool. They're all different groupings, different styles. Here's one here. This is interesting. This Bavarian portrait picture right here brought $49, and that's more than they've been bringing in the past few years. I think some of this stuff's starting to pick up a little bit in price. The Yadro boy with the puppy brought $46. And this globe right here brought $46. Overall though, pretty cool. So today's auction, we started with probably about 100 people right at the beginning of the auction, and we ended up settling out with almost 400 people. It took us around 10 hours to get through, and we sold 1,000 lots. So it was a pretty interesting day overall. Lots of competition. I felt like the gold did really strong today, and most of the silver did well. There were some good buys in some of the glass and porcelains, which is pretty typical. I thought there was a few good buys in some artwork, and then some of the art I think brought really good prices. So overall, very happy with the auction, and we got through another 1,000 lots. Now I'll just do a little sneak peek of what we've been cataloging all day for next week. So this is stuff that's going to be sold. It's not even next week. We're actually skipping next week. We're going to be 2 weeks out because my wife's going to Europe for a week to go see Omar Opa with Noah and Hila and Rose. And so we're going to work on some other stuff next week. And this right here will be selling in 2 weeks. So all the Barbie collection, the porcelains, all these vintage Barbies down here. These are all early ones, and then there's again all the Barbies in the boxes. Lots of Barbies that are going to be sold. This is all coming up in 2 weeks. All of these items right here are swords and knives, all decorative swords and knives. These are all selling as well. These came out of the house of the video we actually showed you yesterday. You've seen us pulling some of these out of the dressers and different places under the bed. And then all of these items through here, the Warwick, some Royal Daltons, some looks like Moser, probably Moser glasses up here. There's what is this, Wedgwood? No, that's not Wedgwood, I'm sorry. I thought that was Wedgwood at first. Little Japanese porcelain wares. All of these items are all going to be sold in next week's auction as well. Hey guys, we're also going to have some carpets. We haven't sold carpets for a while, but we've got a whole grouping of carpets that are going to be sold in next week's auction. And then here's some more artwork. This whole stack right here, this is all going to be the next auction. It's in 2 weeks. I said next week. I mean 2 weeks out. Well, Luke and Joe are just wrapping everything up. They've been here you go, guys. Check this out. This is out of the house we were in yesterday. What is this called? Charizard. These Charizard card, I guess, is supposed to be a pretty good card, and then this one over here as well, another Charizard. But we've got 2 big Pokemon albums here, and then other Pokemon stuff. We're gonna put all that up on Whatnot next week, right? So next week when Mom's in Europe, pay attention to our Whatnot channel, guys, because we're gonna go every day on Whatnot next week and just have a lot of fun with it. And we're gonna sell a lot of the stuff out of the house we were in yesterday. Well, Luke, we're wrapping up the auction. Any thoughts about today's sale?
Well, that was a good one.
Yeah, what was you surprised by?
The Group A's.
The Group A's? You didn't know they were...
And then I was surprised too that Hermes scarves went a little cheap.
Yeah, 2 of them brought $90,
$90,
$95, and then the one brought,
Like
was it $475? Or
something like that.
yeah, in that range. So, okay.
Yeah. But that one was pretty cool. It had all the
Lots of
animals
work
on
in it. Yeah. Anything else? Thoughts overall?
Nothing on the top of my head, no.
Review of today's auction? Pretty
Nothing.
solid? Nothing?
Yeah, solid
Okay.
auction.
What do you guys got going on tonight now? You're about wrapped up with the catalog for uploading? And then you're going to come in tomorrow morning and start packing for Whatnot? We have 2 shows to get packed up in the morning? Cool.
Couldn't pack up yesterday because we had that house call. So
There's no way we're going to pack after we got back from that. All right, well, we will talk to you guys after a bit. Well, guys, we're going to call that a wrap for today's video. It's probably a little shorter than some of them, but that's okay. I can't make them all long, and we appreciate you. I'm actually headed off right now to give out some scholarships for our Stronger Together nonprofit that we run. You guys seen us in a meeting last week. I was in a meeting and talked about it just for a minute. Well, tonight is the night we're actually giving out $19,000 in scholarships to our kids that were in our program. So we're excited about that. I'm going to talk to you more about that in the next month or two. We have a big event coming up for that coming in June, at the end of June. Might see if anybody wants to go out there, be a part of that with me. If you do, there'll be an opportunity to. So blessings out there. Again, we appreciate your comments and like and share. Comment away. Thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.